Please welcome to the stage, Sahir Azam.
We're focused on a few areas. One, how do we continue to help customers by improving our platform, making it easier for them to build modern applications on top of our globally distributed data platform, but also releasing new capabilities, enabling customers to build AI into their applications, namely our vector search engine, as well as a slew of announcements around improving the developer experience with MongoDB, with us leveraging AI as part of our products. We've seen over 500 companies just in the last few months choose MongoDB just as a core database for the foundation of their AI-driven application. But what we've done now is obviously extended that capability to support new abilities to store and manage data, such as vectors in our system, which allows you to search for different objects based on their characteristics more seamlessly. And the way this is typically done in environments is by bolting on a separate dedicated vector search database and capability. But the fact that we've brought together the flexibility of MongoDB's document model with the capabilities of vector search all into a single engine that people are familiar with, that's robust, proven, secure, makes it just that much easier for a team, whether it's an existing enterprise or a startup, to just add AI capabilities to their application.
So AI clearly is very exciting. There's a lot of hype around it. But talking to some of your customers today here at the conference, one of the things that excited one customer from your keynote was relational migrator. So how do you balance, making sure you're bringing all these, fantastic new features for customers and getting the basics right, enhancing them, getting query speed up and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'd say on one hand, customer requirements are always increasing. People are building more sophisticated applications that need to be more secure, they need to serve more and more users at faster and faster performance. And so there's a consistent investment that we always have in just improving the core platform, making it fit for the next generation of applications that are coming in the years to come. So that's always going to be and always will be a key investment area for us. Now, obviously, there's new capabilities that are part of the platform, whether it be vector or relevance-based search or time series, et cetera. But oftentimes it's hard for organizations to unlock these new capabilities because they're stuck in legacy, traditional relational database systems. And the technology you're mentioning, Relational Migrator, helps organizations modernize their applications off of traditional databases by modernizing the data model, migrating the data, and actually automatically converting legacy SQL queries into the MongoDB query language automatically, which removes the barrier to entry and ease by which somebody can adopt MongoDB. One of the key themes that is coming up, and especially top of mind in the UK and in Europe, is data sovereignty, privacy, and security, especially in the age of all these LLMs and AI systems. How do you make sure that your proprietary data isn't being leaked to train some third-party model, or how do you make sure you're stewards of your customers' data, and that if you're housing that customer data, you're not giving away PHI or PII to parties that shouldn't have it? And so a fair amount of the conversations I've been having, as well as our CISO and others at the show, are about some of the new capabilities around encryption that we've added to the platform, just the regional scope of Atlas being available in 111 regions so we can help customers keep data where it needs to be based on data sovereignty regulations. That's a constant topic, especially over here in the UK and broader EMEA geo, that we see continually coming up as organizations wrestle with the, I'd say, regulatory regimes and increasing requirements from their customers. What we're seeing is that data and applications today are becoming increasingly distributed. And customers need to be able to process and manage data everywhere from data center in their corporate private cloud to a public cloud environment, perhaps with a major global hyperscaler, all the way to everything from a retail store to an oil rig to a cruise ship down to an actual device, whether that be a sensor on a factory floor or a rich experience on a tablet or a mobile phone. And the challenge for most organizations is each of those different modalities requires custom technology and a lot of integration to be able to leverage data at the right place at the right time. So a big part of what our focus with Atlas for the Edge is about giving a unified developer experience from the public cloud to the private cloud all the way to the device with a single API and semantics where we handle all the conflict resolution, we deal with any network interdependencies and like high latency or interconnected issues automatically. And the goal of that is so that our customers spend less of their time dealing with plumbing and spend more of their time writing amazing applications and let us handle how data moves between these different environments from the back end to the cloud all the way down to the edge and to the device, and just making that much more invisible and seamless for our customers. It's really important in some key verticals. Retail, we're seeing a lot with smart point of sale systems, automated checkout, even customization and personalization experiences in store. We're seeing a lot with connected car and automotive right now, as software is driving more of the mobility experience in all the cars we drive. How do you collect all that data? And manufacturing is another big one. So instrumenting factory floors or even supply chain and logistics to understand areas of optimization. Those are some of the big industries where we see this kind of edge strategy where you need to move processing close to where all this data is being generated, but yet still get a centralized view and bring it all back to the cloud so you can act on it.
Awesome. Out of all the different products and features that have been coming through that you're kind of sitting on top of as a CPO,
Sure.
which excites you most?
That's a tough question. It's like, I love all my children. I'd say for me, the vector search capability is exciting. Only because, I've very rarely seen so much industry traction on a big platform shift like this. 15 years ago or so was the whole cloud and public cloud, wave. I think right now AI is top of mind, and for us to build technology that makes it easier for the average developer, the average team to create these sophisticated applications is really exciting. So I think that's the area I'd call out.
Cut, done. Perfect. We'll let you go. That was awesome. You've done this before, haven't you?
Yes. Appreciate it.